Hey, it's Justin Moore from Trending Family, and here are this week's top 5 trending news that are influencing families. So Mashable described how YouTube is fully committing to vertical video with a new ad format. So according to YouTube, more than 70% of watch time happens on mobile. And so brands and companies can now upload vertical videos and run video ad campaigns through TrueView. So, YouTube, of course, is one of the last major platforms to support vertical video. And so, Snapchat pioneered it early on. Facebook and Instagram adapted it pretty easily. Of course, the jury, I think, is still out on IGTV. But with YouTube now embracing this, I think this format is here to stay. CNBC covered Snap's announcement of a new visual search tool for the company's Snapchat app in partnership with Amazon. So this tool will allow Snapchat users to just point the app's camera at a physical product or a barcode and just find it and purchase it on Amazon directly through the app. So this feature is going to be available just to a small percentage of Snapchat users, at least initially. But the question is can this help change Snap's fortune? Their stock has been down pretty significantly since the IPO. But these are the types of moves that I think Snapchat needs to make to diversify away from just purely advertising revenue, right? So I think this could be a pretty important step in their growth. So Recode covered that Google is pushing deeper into stories. So of course, Snapchat created stories, Facebook and Instagram famously copied them, but Google has allowed some publishers to create stories since February, and they're now going to start using artificial intelligence to create its own stories that appear in Google search and image results. So it's a little less clear how they plan on monetizing this in the mid to long term, but Facebook and Instagram inserts ads, vertical video and photo ads inside story feeds right now. So maybe that's what Google plans on doing, but I think honestly they really just don't want to miss the boat, and so it'll be interesting to see how they integrate this across their suite of products. So the week covered new data published by the Pew Research Center, which found that millennials are more likely to be stay-at-home parents than Gen X parents were 20 years ago. So 21% of millennial parents have opted to stay at home and take care of children. That's versus 17% of Gen X parents. Another interesting part of this analysis suggested that fathers who stay at home are increasingly doing so because of changing gender roles, not because of unemployment. So I think the implication for brand marketers is just needing to be reverent to all of these things in your creative and making sure that you're observing these changing family dynamics. And eMarketer had an interesting article about second screens, right? That's your tablet or your phone that you're surfing while you're watching TV. So of course, people's increasing use of these devices lets advertisers reach more users through more devices. But they asked, is it making it harder for TV advertisers to reach their target audiences? So Viant surveyed 500 US marketing decision makers, and 45% said that consumers being distracted by their second screens is one of the top factors that's limiting the success of their TV ad campaigns. And so initially, of course, that's why you saw this big shift to digital in terms of attribution, right? But as an agency, it's pretty interesting. We're seeing, a big interest in some of these larger advertisers doing these larger productions that are glossier, that have more of a commercial feel using influencers, right? So maybe they're taking these glossy assets and they're running a TV ad campaign. Maybe they're using it as a hero asset on their website or running some paid social. But we're seeing more interest in being a little bit more creative with their overall marketing mix.